If you've ever wanted to run a tavern in real life, no you haven't, you're a liar, and you know it. Nobody actually wants to do that. However, in a video game you can. In Tavern Manager Simulator, we'll be purchasing and restoring our fantasy tavern to its former glory, expanding the establishment and turning it into the best tavern in town. Of course, we'll also be going for 100% completion. If you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to subscribe, as I'll be posting plenty more 100% content very soon. Enjoy. Alright, so this is Tavern Manager. What's up, man? Can't talk to people? What the frick? Okay, locked. I need to look at from the other side. Did I steal this guys, I think I stole this tavern. Okay, I need to do a bit of cleaning, it seems. Oh, this place is disgusting. What is this? Beginning my journey, I had to do some repairing of the tavern. I opened the tavern doors, then began covering up the piles of junk. I bought the first order of ale. Purchasing resources. This is your tavern desk. You need to manage it. Manage the tavern. Replenish resources, buy furniture and decorations. Yeah, we're gonna need to decorate the place later on. Order the necessary resources in the resources section. Resources, ale. How much money do I have? 50. Delivery on the way. Oh, it's coming in 30 seconds. Hello, lady! While waiting for my ale, I decided to respectfully promote my tavern to the citizens. After grabbing my first delivery from the cart, it was time to name the tavern. I wanted to deliberate the name choice with my chat, but I decided to go with the name Bloody Chalice on my own, as I did not trust my viewers. And hey, if you want to be involved in some of the decisions in these games in the future, check out my streams. I stream on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. After that, it was time to open up the shop, giving me my first achievement. Next, I was taught a lesson on how to pour only the best beers possible. Hold left mouse button to pour a mug. Release once the arrow is either in yellow or green for the best results. Releasing in red will produce a bad drink. After pouring a few perfect and good beers, I noticed my first customer was arriving, and it was a lady, so you know I was ready to chat her up immediately. Hola, mi amigos. I served her as fast as I could, although most customers in this game don't really seem to get upset if you take a long time to serve. I earned another achievement for serving my first customer. Just like in real life, you'll have to clear the tables and take the money and clean up any mess that the customers leave after they're finished. As you can see by the HUD in the top left, that's my reputation. The more customers I get and the better reviews I receive from critics later on, the higher my reputation gets. The cleanliness of my tavern is also a factor in whether my reputation is high or not. I need to make sure that the cleanliness meter is mostly always in the green, otherwise the customers might leave the tavern and leave a terrible review on Yelp. Water is needed for washing dirty dishes. No way, really? I have 7 dishes in the sink ready to be washed, but I have no water. And as you heard, water is probably needed for washing dishes. Just a guess. In the good old days, we'd just kind of use mud to clean our dishes. So the way to obtain water in this game is by rotating this lever at the well outside of the tavern. This gets us 1 bucket of water per 4 rotations or so. Now I can get started cleaning dishes. It's a pretty simple task. Just dip the cups in the water, ignore the fact that there is absolutely no soap at all, move them around a little bit and say, yeah, that's probably enough. Without any clean dishes, I can't serve customers. So I'd have to do this dish cleaning thing pretty often if I want to stay on top of my game and become the best tavern in town. For the first time in the game, I was out of ale, so I ordered some. Customers in the game tend to not really get upset, as I said, if you're late giving them their order, but certain types of customers can get agitated if you take too long to serve. We'll see some of those types of people later on. At night, business tends to get a little slower. In these hours, you can close the tavern up and sleep until morning, or you can use this time to stock back up on ale or whatever else you need. I decided on filling up some more cups with ale to prepare for the morning, then going to bed, giving me my 3rd achievement, time for bed. Hello, fellows. This here is the improvement tab. Here you can find the levels and things you can level up branching out of those levels in the tavern. Level 1 here provides a branch to the trash bin. Level 2 provides new stuff and a branch to the bar, table for dishes, and a warehouse upgrade. All of those branches also have their own levels. I obtained the trash bin from the upgrades. This will be useful for if I mess up an order in the future. After that, I opened up the tavern. The Bloody Chalice was once again open for business. I tried talking to some of the guards to the town, but it seems I was not allowed in. Seems like I can't go that way, unfortunately. It's quite I would say this is an enticing sign, no? If you saw this in the street, would you walk into the store? I certainly would, are you kidding? Some customers arrived, and I began serving. I reached a new level in reputation. The next tavern upgrade was 50 gold coins, so this was going to be my next goal. Thank you, sir. Thanks for leaving your freaking goop all over my tabletop. Idiot. Continued to serve some more customers, poured some more drinks, and washed the dishes like a good boy. Precision Master, pour 10 perfect mugs. Wait, really? Whilst doing that, I received another achievement for pouring 10 perfect drinks. A cat started reading ancient manuscripts after tasting an egg. What the? It's so random. After that odd chat with the citizen at the tavern, I upgraded my tavern to level 2, giving me access to an expanded tavern. That's a lot of taverns. I also got new clients, new furniture, and new decorations. All of this was important, but decorations especially, since one of the achievements in the game was to put 60 decorations into the tavern, which we'll get into much later. With the introduction of larger tables for 4, we are introduced to guest groups. If you have a group of guests, they'll need a suitable table, otherwise you will miss out on customers. For 3 to 4 people, you'll need a table for 4. I bought some more ale, poured up some more for the boys, and got the achievement for pouring 6 perfect mugs in one go. I got to ordering some tables. After receiving the table, I took it out of my inventory and tried to find a good spot for it. I then had an introduction to decor. Decor in this game works a little bit like Animal Crossing. You kind of have free reign in a way to do what you want with your decorations, but you do have to slot in the decorations into appropriate places. I ordered some more ale and continued the gameplay loop of pouring up, serving up, and cleaning up. It seems to be that this game is very accepting. Like, my table was dirty, my reputation didn't go down, the cleanliness didn't really go down. It was really good. It's very good. Thank you, chaps. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. The customers were indeed mostly forgiving, as I noted a little previously. I served my first table for 2. I bought my next table for 2 and hit level 3 reputation. I grabbed the new delivery for a table and chairs and placed it close to the previous tables. I purchased a cactus and then upgraded the bar and table for dishes, giving me access to a table for the ready-made dishes. The great thing about this as well is dishes don't actually spoil in this game, so you can return to them whenever you need them for serving. I upgraded the warehouse, finishing off Tavern Level 2's upgrades, meaning my next goal was just Tavern Level 3. Throw a drunken... Okay. Going to sleep gave me the achievement King of the Taps for pouring 50 mugs of ale. So they said menu log is closing soon. That's kind of fricked up, is it not? There was no menu log in this world, so this didn't really matter for us, but menu log did indeed shut down in my country recently. Not really sure why, but anyway, I continued serving customers and got the achievement Beginning of Wealth for earning 500 coins in total. Are you an elven princess? Your ears look... You look like an elf. I have enough ale to serve like everyone today, so I think I'm just gonna serve everyone and close up shop as soon as I've served everyone. Thank you. It's like 15. Wow, a freaking mug of ale is $15. God damn, what have we done to this economy? It was indeed quite expensive to purchase an ale from the Bloody Chalice, but you know what they say, if you can't afford it, drink it faster so you can forget it. I purchased Tavern Level 3, giving me access to a toilet for the customers to use, and a bunch of other stuff as well. When customers would use the toilet, it would pay me, so it was pretty good. However, it was another responsibility added to the list, as I would have to regularly clean the toilet out, otherwise it would tank my reputation. I got water, washed the dishes, poured some more, and purchased some sausages, which is something we got for upgrading the tavern to level 3. Something else I'll mention here briefly is how these work. I simply hang the sausages up on this rack, and in the future, customers can now officially order 2 things at once. Once ordered, I can bring them out like normal. I also had access to a great deal of decor as of Tavern Level 3, which was quite lovely. And with that, I got an achievement, People's Favorite, for serving 50 customers. I had my first customer that purchased more than 1 drink. I ordered some more stock, and the lady once again ordered another drink. Turns out she got dumped by her boyfriend and decided my tavern was the place she'd drown her sorrows in booze at. So, as you do, I picked her up and threw her out, giving me the bouncer achievement for throwing a drunk out of the tavern. Purchased my first table for 4, which we definitely needed. Served some more customers and reached level 4 reputation. I then went out and watched some lady do her business in the toilet, maybe for a little bit too long, and I may have enjoyed it a little bit too much as I received the Watcher achievement for following someone into the toilet. Dude, what are these achievements? On the right side, as you can see, there's common tasks I need to complete. Stuff like serving certain things or certain people for the most part. I'll be following this often to continue progression. I had to clean the toilet for the first time as well. I upgraded the pan to level 1. I thought this was for cooking, however, it was indeed not. It was actually for beating unwanted guests. There was a group of 3 outside that wanted a table, which I hadn't placed down yet, so they kindly left. I also decorated the place with a few decorative items like the cactus
Horse and the Horseshoe. Another group of 3 came in, and I still hadn't realized that I did indeed have a table for them, except it was in my inventory. I was introduced to an urgent order for the first time with these 2 customers. These orders have to be fulfilled within a certain time, but the place wasn't exactly booming yet, so I was pretty lightning fast to get these orders out. I also earned the achievement Golden Age for earning 1,000 coins in total.
Don't worry, I'm just as disappointed as you that I don't have a quintuple table yet.
Oh, you silly goose, you don't even know you have one still. For the next while, I continued the gameplay loop of filling up brews, doing orders, doing dishes, shooing away potential customers because I'm stupid, cleaning the toilet, etc, etc. Skipping forward a little, I went straight for Tavern Level 4, giving me the achievement Growing Business. Tavern Level 4 expanded the tavern a significant amount, gave me new clients, furniture, decor, and a few other stuff. The most important unlocks here though were new workplace, chopping wood, and hiring assistants. Assistants, or fairies as they're called in this game, were basically staff that could help you with one single task per fairy around the tavern. I wanted to get the fairies as soon as possible, as it would be a great help around the tavern to have someone deal with waiting the tables, pouring the drinks, or even doing the dishes. At the front door appeared a beggar, which I shooed away swiftly with several very aggressive strikes from my new pan. I made sure to keep up my stock. I also purchased a table for 4 again and placed it in the tavern. I continued serving my customers, whom were coming in a lot more now that I had more table space.
Jesus, you all love sausages, don't you, in your mouth?
You what?
And I got the achievement Busy Bee after serving my 100th customer.
1 and 2, that's perfect. That's exactly what I have. 2 sausages. Thank you guys very much. Yes! New level. Amazing. I have to hire my first furry. Yeah, ever since we brought the tables in, making tons of money. So much money. Let me upgrade this actually for the hooks. No, I do want the I don't know. I'll work backwards. I decided that earlier. I'll work backwards.
As I decided here, I was going to work backwards in the unlocks. So, I quickly unlocked my first fairy helper, giving me the achievement Help from Fairyland. I went out to chop some wood. This was going to be useful for when I had to cook things, which you'll see very soon. It's very cool. Something important about the fairies is that they work for free. However, you must feed them fairy dust for them to continue working. So, I had to purchase some of that with my next bulk order of stock. I set my fairy off to do the dishes, and next up on the list of things to do was buy vegetables for the soup. As I now had access to the pot, it meant I could start serving warm food. After that, I went out into the wilderness and found a knight's helmet on the ground, which I of course stole.
I just stole that.
And for some reason, this security guard didn't really seem to care at all.
My friends have gone to the Great Mountain or the volcano. You can take this table. What? Oh, thanks, man.
And I also stole a globe from a small campsite.
2 freaking sausages. Oh, there's so many people. Oh my god. I have to order more sausages again. What do you want? Get out of my life. I don't know if that was a guy who was just waiting for a table or what. No, he definitely wasn't. Starting off the next day with a beggar was not on my list of things to do, but alas, here we are. Next on the list to do was order some more stock. I had my first taste of horrible stinky customers, which would come in quite often and leave several footprints and random food on the ground, decimating my cleanliness meter. Bunch of stinkers. What am I getting? 1, so 2 of these. 1 for you. You need a sausage. You got 1 there. Hold on. This is actually quite stressful. Yo, I don't have time to do all this stuff at once. Jesus. Under Tavern Level 3, I upgraded my hooks for the sausages, giving me more hook space. I also upgraded the bar. I stocked up some more, served my lucky last 3 sausages to some customers, grabbed the delivery, and started to learn the soup cooking process. Sausages. You guys are freaking lucky. Those are the last 3. Thank you. I'm glad it goes into 1 bag. To cook soup, you need water, firewood, and vegetables. You can find vegetables, blah, blah, blah. I've already done the firewood. I chopped some firewood, threw it under the big concrete oven, and started cooking my first proper hot meal at the tavern. I threw the vegetables into the pot, then I was tasked with stirring it until it hit the green bar. Since I had watched Floydson previously do this, I kinda knew what I was doing, so I think I did okay for my first attempt. Okay, that's good. That's fine. First time, I'll get that better. That'll be better soon. I'll maybe. I don't know. People could now start ordering vegetable soup from the Bloody Chalice, meaning more money and hopefully more intrigue from the customers. I got through the day pretty easily. I got an order for some soup as the last order of the day, closed up shop at the water supply, and got a delivery for some stock, then went to sleep. I obtained my delivery in the morning. Oh, I have 2 sausages left. That's terrifying. I need one more vegetable. Freaking balls, dude. Okay, well, let's see. A table of 3? Oh, please don't order a sausage. Just don't do it. God knows what will happen if you order a sausage. Don't do it. Don't you dare order a sausage. Don't do it. Don't. Only soup. Frick you. More groups of customers were coming into the tavern at this point, which was great. More money for me, of course. However, with that, it meant that I had to stock up way more often. As you scale up and make more money, this tends to be a non-issue though. Here you go. How's the tavern coming along? It's actually great. I was introduced to unusual clients. Since our tavern was more popular than ever, it was attracting somewhat odd customers, such as beggars that may ask for money. I got minus because there's a stupid beggar? Frick off. Go away. Go back to the town. Go back to begging in town, idiot. Stupid old grandma. Freaking 85 years old. Go get a job or something. Definitely a teacher's pet in school, I tell you. Ale and a soup. Oh, I've got 1 soup left, you're lucky. What the frick? There's a lot of people coming. It seemed I was running out of stock way more often, which was actually technically a good thing. It meant I had to stock up more, but it also meant that I was getting much more customers on average. After my stock came, I chopped firewood for the oven and started cooking up the most perfect, delectable vegetable soup you'll ever see in your life. Oh my god, it's perfect. Oh, I'm the best. Okay, who needs the soup? Everybody loves the soup. Look at this. You guys, frickin'. You guys want the soup. You guys want the soup. I was next quested with simply improving my reputation, which was sitting on a nice 5 at the moment. On that note of reputation, I got an achievement for serving perfect food 100 times. Hold on. Oh, 5-star. Serve perfect food 100 times. Lost all my money, and now my money's back. Holy god. I'm making a lot of money now. You make money really fast in this game. The gameplay loop was indeed making me quite a lot of money, but just you wait until later, trust me, the tavern is going to be rolling in it very soon. We're not even halfway there yet. By the end of the day, I was closing in on reputation level 6, and I had 350 rupees, which meant it was probably time to upgrade some things. I upgraded hooks to level 2, and obtained cleaning, which would put a doormat at the entrance to reduce the amount of dirt. I also purchased the price regulator. I opted to change the prices by 10%, leading to less visitors. However, customers would pay more. Cheap or expensive? Now you can adjust your Ooh, really? A traveler appeared at my tavern requesting a bucket of water. As much as I wanted to let this guy be dehydrated, I reluctantly gave him a bucket and got the achievement Thirst Quencher. Oh, well, that's very nice of you. Thank you, man. You don't have to bow to me. We don't live in Japan. It's all good, man. Don't worry about it. Don't freaking worry about it, man. Oh, lovely. I'm holding one. My first customer of the day gave me 33 coins, which was quite the boost in cash flow. It's actually huge that I have a ferry. Is there another ferry I can hire? I can only have one at a time. What do these guys want? Oh my god, I look away for 1 second. These people... Hold on, I'm gonna serve you in a minute. Chill out. It seemed while the doormat was working for the most part, it wasn't helping much with these stink bug customers that do not shower. Bunch of freaking League of Legends players. After serving a bunch of customers, I upgraded my boiler twice. After upgrading it, I took it for a spin and made some more perfect soup. I had to spend some more money on some sausages as I was out. I seem to have more tables for customers, so I placed them down. With the new expanded hook being able to hold a lot more sausages, I could keep stock pretty high there as well. Picked up a drunk from the tavern and threw him out. Frick off. Get out of my business. Hey. Idiot. What does this guy think he is? Okay, so it seems like I am making a lot more money. And the amount of customers is still quite high. Tavern level 5. I got a grill? Oh god. It's never ending. I've got a grill now. Oh no. More responsibilities pile up as I obtain the grill, which meant I can now cook steak. First was to cut up my meat, then beat my meat, then cook my meat. Yeah, it was quite the process compared to the soup, but it was certainly going to pay more, so it would be worth it. I went to sleep and recognized a granny outside. I was ready to pre-beat her down, but she was just asking for money and not drugs, which I obliged, as it was only 3 coins. Getting the achievement Generous Soul. Oh, meat and sausages. Okay, 2 sausages and 1 meat. Got it. There you go. I'll stick the meat on there, actually. Making the meat is easy as balls. The gang of 4 has arrived.
More groups were rolling up to the tavern now, and as expected, they were ordering a lot more food. I look away, and my entire restaurant is up in flames. Alright, that's an exaggeration, but come on, like, why is there dead fish and freaking apple cores on the ground?
Yo, why do you guys stank of poop and balls for? What is this?
Anyway, while ordering stock, I earned the achievement Cleanliness is Key for clearing trash 1,000 times. And just like Deja Vu, I had to clean up the tavern again, as my cleanliness was absolutely tanking. I really needed a cleaning fairy at this point. I ordered more stock, cooked some more meat, kept my wood stock up, served more customers, cleaned more, and while cleaning, I earned Michelin star for serving perfect soup 30 times. After collecting the last of the customers' dirty plates, I got the achievement Keeper of Gold for earning a total of 5,000 bitcoins. During these nights when customers died down or after I closed the shop, I would just cook up steak and prepare for the morning. This night, however, there happened to be a suspicious fella in the back of my store.
What's this guy doing here? What are you doing? It's here. It's a private zone. Yeah, get the frick out of here, idiot. What was that guy even doing? Alright, let me get my tavern leveled. 700? Okay, maybe not. Yay! Hey, can I not hire another fairy? When can I hire another fairy? I need one so bad.
It was going to be a little while until I was able to get another fairy, so I leveled my other stuff instead. I leveled up the bar and the water supply for now until I had more money. Instead of going to sleep that night, I decided to be a real degenerate and cook up a storm. In the morning, I checked out the new water supply, which instead of spinning around like an idiot, I could just pull the lever down instead. I served a lady 3 alcoholic beverages in the tavern, and as expected, she puked absolutely everywhere. I did not spike them, I promise. Serving at higher prices meant that I was making a ton more money, especially from groups of 3 to 4. I kept the gameplay loop going for a while and watched the local drunks do a drinking contest.
Well, these two are doing a drunk contest, getting drunk together, very cool, and they ironically enough look exactly the same, which is interesting. Please order a bunch of soup. Just order all soup. 2 ale, 1 soup, 1 sausage. 2 ale, 1 soup, 1 sausage. 2 ale, 1 soup, 1 sausage. What do you guys want? 2 sausages? I'm not even close to running out of sausages. Are you kidding? It's freaking maxed out pole. Jesus. Okay. And a maxed out hook. Oh, dude, I can upgrade, I think.
I upgraded my tavern to level 6, giving me the stable business achievement.
Which unholy beast. Oh, look. Expansion. Very cool.
Within the next 5 minutes later, I got the next achievement, 2nd Michelin star for serving perfect meat 25 times.
Is she gonna ask for money again? I'm assuming you're gonna ask for money? What is it? Alright, well, you're in my restaurant now, so, I probably bugged her out. Freaking sleep time. Sleepy time! Sleepy time! Additional tray. That'll be nice. No, I definitely want a fairy helper. I'm getting that I'm starting from the back. I don't care. Freaking, I need it, bro. I need it. Hopefully the fairy helper can be the cleaner.
I purchased my first table for 6, which will be valuable going forward, as you'd probably assume. If you have this unlock available, groups of 6 will be coming into the tavern expecting a table. I grabbed the table for 6 and deliberated on where I should put it for a while, but settled on a spot in the lower part of the tavern. I also hit reputation level 7 somewhere in between all of this, which was great. These 2 tables wanted a lot of food, and with that, I had to start stocking back up on ingredients for cooking with. Tables for 5 were coming in regularly and asking for a lot of food, making me a lot more money. And at this point, I was having to multitask delivering meals and making meals because I didn't have any fairies except for the one still. I was pretty much the one man doing all this. It was quite rough.
Yeah, my reputation is going down because these idiots are walking through and sucking off my floors. What is this? Can't be walking behind you freaks all the time, cleaning up your shoes, you know. You go frickin' mountain hiking, can you clean your shoes up? Jesus Christ. I don't think I'm asking for much. My God. I'm gonna have to start serving some bad stuff.
As unfortunate as it is, I did have to start serving some bad food for the 100%, as one of the achievements was to serve bad food 10 times.
I know, monkey, I know. Perfect. Okay, how much have I served? I've served enough, or? I really don't want to serve people bad food, but I have to. Oh, water. Hold on. Chill out. Yeah, sorry, I Yeah, I'm kind of preoccupied a little bit. Is this my punishment for giving them bad food? It must be. How much more bad? I don't want to do it. I hate it. Bad food 10 times. I gotta do it 4 more times. Don't worry. I don't like doing it. As a matter of fact, I hate doing it, but because my reputation gets shafted when I do it, but I have to, man. I made some arrangements to the tables while I was closed. I also stocked up as usual and finally purchased Ferry Helper 2, which unlocked 2 ferry helpers, new professions, waiter and chef, and an additional feeder slot for the ferries. I stocked up at night, got my ingredients in the morning, saw one of my ferries restocking for me, which was nice. Now that I had a waitress and a cook on top of a dishwasher, my gameplay loop would be much easier and simpler for me. You're a restocker. That's cool. That's awesome. Isn't that sick, chat? That's so cool. Here you go. I'm gonna keep these guys fed, so I never have any issues. Cool thing about the ferries is they could actually level up, getting more efficient at their specific task. This is so sick. This is actually freaking epic. And they work for free too! Slavery! Yippee! Oh, I can just sit back. Delivery has arrived. Of course I have to take care of deliveries. And I have to feed my my ferries, of course. As the ferries did their tasks, all I had to do was, of course, ordering the stock, cleaning the toilet, preparing food, and pouring drinks. Unfortunately, while I had a cook ferry, it only has capabilities of cooking good level food and beverage, not perfect, meaning I had to take over most likely if I wanted to get perfect food. I obtained the trays unlock, giving me an additional tray. There was another group of 6 wanting a table, so I had to swiftly clean up the only table for 6 that I had and get it ready for them after the previous group left. Yes! Yes, the stinky ale! Yes! Surely I don't have to order it myself, or I don't have to serve it myself, right? Thank you! I don't like the idea of... Yeah, I know, it's bad. I know. It's kind of the point. I thought this fish skeleton would look cool in my tavern, so I bought it, and then I went to sleep. Alright, I have to serve 2 more 1-star, satisfy the critic. Spend 10 hours in the game. Almost there, halfway. I have so much of everything. Alright, I really want the fairies to serve the bad stuff first. I gotta find the gnome. Where's the freaking gnome? Garden gnome is on the roof. On my roof? The garden gnome is on the roof. Of my place? Someone said it's on the roof, but which roof? We will get to the gnome later, as it was an achievement, but in the morning, I prepared the tavern for the customers. And maybe a little bit of a delayed one, but I received the achievement woodcutter for chopping wood 20 times. It's nice having, doing orders while I'm not in the friggin' place. Apparently there's one called Treasure Hunter, and I have to find a treasure. There's also one called Gnome. There's like a sand pile somewhere. The left of the... Where's the waterfall? Where's the freaking... Is it over here? It can't be outside of the place, right? I searched for a very long time for this treasure achievement, to no avail, however. I did find this interesting sword in a tree, though. The hell is that? The hero's sword. Interesting. What the frick is this? Hello, Superman? Thanks, man. I guess I appreciate it. I don't know. I returned back to the tavern to a load of orders and lots of cleaning to do. Finally, after a very, very long time of waiting, I received the achievement 1 star for serving bad food 10 times. Let's freaking go! Yeah, I'm looking at these achievements and they are interesting. In the corner of your room is a safe. Take out a loan and repay it. I went ahead and took out a loan. One of my achievements was to pay off the loan. The other was to not pay the loan. Ironically enough, only 6.9% of players have the one to not repay the loan. Seems like we have quite the upstanding citizens playing this game. A lot of the next few days was the same stuff, but I did eventually start to decorate the place a little. I have a sword I can put on the wall now. Isn't that freaking epic? Look at that thing. Look at this thing. Look at that. It's not freaking epic. How freaking epic. And I put this up here. Perfect spot. I have more furniture. Yeah, we stick it up here. Lovely. Look at that. Oh my god. And a table for 69 people. Very cool. I should probably pick this up and move it. Oh, it's kind of lopsided a little bit, but there you go. I feel like all of this is kind of lopsided, but whatever, man. I'm going to sleep. Oh, I can't wait to not pay the debt collectors back. That's going to be fun. In the morning, I placed even more tables. After serving a fair bit of customers that day, I was able to purchase boiler level 3. Then, as per usual, prepare for the next day. But now I think I'm just going for achievements, right? Find the garden gnome. I could leave the... I could definitely... Yeah, look, this guy's doing everything. Chase away a thief. Yeah, I haven't had a thief yet. Oh, I think I have actually, and I haven't chased the thief away with the frying pan. As my helpers were slowly leveling while helping me, I went achievement hunting. Ironically enough, I was able to get my first achievement of the session after hitting this thief fella over the head with my pan. I was doing research on where to get the garden gnome for the achievement. Unfortunately, my time for this achievement was kind of over, so I'd go and find it later on a different save. Instead, I investigated this weird blocked off area. Yeah, I have no idea what happened here. I returned to the tavern, and as my fairies were working hard, I earned the achievement Rich Like a King for earning 10,000 rupees. And since I could afford it, I upgraded the grill to level 2. I did some mandatory service and then upgraded the grill to level 3. My next goal here was tavern level 7. It says tavern level 2, you upgrade your tavern. The ladder appears outside the tavern on the left side near the storage room, and the storage room is over here. Where the frick is it? Is this the broken gnome? This is the broken gnome. Since the gnome achievement wasn't obtainable in this save anymore, I had to start a new save and get it there. First in the new save, I found a treasure under a sand mound, giving me the treasure hunter achievement. As soon as I hit reputation level 2 on the new save, I went for the gnome, hiding up this little ladder, giving me the my little friend achievement. I hopped back onto the normal save and slept the night away. In the morning, I looked to make a purchase on a bunch of decor to make a stride in getting the 60 items that I needed for the achievement. However, there was an achievement before that one that I wanted to get as well. Creator of Comfort, for placing 10 items in the tavern. A group of 6 walked in. I greeted one of the fellas and got the achievement Hospitable Host. It seemed that I had forgotten about this one completely actually. I stocked up on ingredients and food, gave an old lady some of my pesos, and committed to my duties. A lot of the next few days looked exactly like this. Same old gameplay loop. I decided on not repaying the debt this time that I owed the bank to get the achievement, and the dirty little goblins stole a few things that I had gotten, which sucked, but the game's the game, I guess. Fish globe, he took fish globe and skeleton, wait, the fish skeleton was worth so much, why? To get the next achievement, I just got a $100 loan and repaid it. Dude, very nice. 80% of the game is done. How are you drunk already? Come on. Can I throw her on the roof? Go on the, oh my god. Hold on. Oh, okay. You're just there now. Nice. Yeah. On my roof. There you go. Nice. Perfect. That's perfect. Oh, hey, man. I went extremely hard for the next few days in the gameplay loop as I wanted to level up my tavern as soon as possible, which by day 20, I was finally able to afford it. Yippee! Level 7. Oh my god, look at that. Whoa. There's like storage. There's like a full storage room now. Wait, what happens now? Expansion, new clients, you might have a VIP zone. Oh. Really? Oh, okay. All right. Enough of this. On the roof you go. Oh. You have become so popular that now nobles will come to you. They need to be served in a separate room with noble furniture. For this purpose, you'll have a noble hall. They want more expensive food, but they also pay more. They are very particular about cleanliness in the tavern. In all other respects, they are the same customers. It was indeed time for my gameplay loop to be broken a little as I placed my first of many noble tables. It was time to serve the nobilities. Nobles eat different food to the normal citizens, as noted prior, and the food was much more expensive to stock. However, they did pay a lot more money. I purchased an order of cheese and wine for the nobles and got to work. I'm poor now. I just want you to know that you made me poor because I had to buy freaking cheese for you whack jobs. Okay? 2 cheese. Yep. Got your back. Don't worry. Wait, that's it? Bro, the plebs could have the cheese. Are you kidding me? All right. Oh, they want a table for 2. Yeah, I'm too poor for that. Sorry, guys. I had to get a loan since I was so poor so I could stock up on stuff. I got a massive cash injection that day as it seemed a lot more customers were coming in, especially the nobles. Although they didn't come in droves, when they did order, they would pay quite a lot for that mighty bloody chalice cheese and wine. I obtained the wine barrel upgrade, looked into more noble tables, served some more nobles. Once I was able to purchase purchased more noble furniture. I did immediately. Just in case you didn't know, the chalices of wine work the same way as ale. I would have to pour it myself if I wanted it to be perfect, of course, and the cheese didn't really necessitate any sort of handling. Just putting it on this little shelving to make ready for serving. A thieving little bastard walked into the back of my store. I quickly gave him a pan to the back of the head. I obtained another fairy helper, which I just kept as a waitress for the time being. I changed my dishwasher to a cook, continued my gameplay loop, and also hit level 8 reputation. I was very close to level 9, and honestly, I wasn't really paying attention to my reputation that much, since I was just focusing on trying to upgrade the tavern. Speaking of upgrades, I upgraded my cheese shelves, making more space for cheese. I purchased more noble tables for 2, and hit reputation level 9. Don't always show the stocking up process, but by this point, it was costing a good 250 rupees just to get a decent amount of stock, let alone the stock for the nobles as well. I had a lot of waitress fairies at this point, but I still chose to serve some of the customers, and I also purchased the water supply for the kitchen. Plumbing in the kitchen. You've opened the kitchen. A plumbing system. Now the water and the sinks are automatically drawn from the barrel when needed. Just remember to refill the barrel. How did I lose to reputation for the tavern being dirty when I'm alive cleaning it? You can see me cleaning it. After this, I was almost ready to upgrade the tavern to level 8. I was very stocked up on food at this point, as I was making sure to keep track of everything. Fairies could not order stock, so this job kept me pretty busy. While they handled the in-tavern tasks, I handled the administration duties. I ordered more tables for nobles, served them, and although it was getting a little cramped, placed some more noble tables down. I placed some of my decor I had, and worked diligently alongside my fairies to make 1750 coins so that I could upgrade the tavern to level 8. These guys eating? Yeah. It doesn't matter how close these are because the fairies are flying anyway, so who cares? It doesn't matter at all. It's kind of why I did it like that. It doesn't matter. I can't serve them. It doesn't matter. My fairies are. Okay, we're cooking. We're doing steak. Very nice. Okay, let's go buy this tavern level, yeah? There should be an achievement. Yeah, boy! Successful business! Earning myself the successful business achievement, I closed up the shop for the night and rearranged the tables a little. There's more space over here. Here, I'll move these. Over there. Oh, look, money. I think I'm just gonna focus on upgrades now, probably. I should be able to buy more tables, really. New tray, washing, grill, fairy helper. Oh, I need that. Oh, frick it, I'm getting another helper. How much is the furniture? Very expensive. Iron table for 4. Oh, okay, we're getting that. We are getting that, for sure. I'm poor now, but that's okay. It's fine, we don't need to cook anything. We got heaps of steak. I need to feed all the... Oh my god, there's sick... How many fairies? Good god. Maybe a bartender? Oh, heck yeah. A cleaner. Yes. Oh, that's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. I needed the cleaner so bad. And the beer pourer, I mean, that'll just be whatever. That's fine. I can have someone on that duty whenever. I'll actually buy some ale next time. I mean, I don't need a beer pourer right now. We'll have you be a waitress this time, but we'll have you only in the noble hall. So we'll have someone specifically for noble. We'll have waitress for all of nobility. No, common room. And then we'll have one that does both, okay? Okay, here's that iron table. Where the frick do I put this? Well, that works, I guess. Wait, I'll get there before you. I'm faster. That's funny. I won't need to literally do anything. I could just sit here and do nothing. As my lovely fairies were doing most of the work at this point, I could mostly do nothing, which means this is a great time to request that you subscribe to the channel. Most people that are watching this video have probably never seen me before, so I would appreciate it if you help a brother out. Subscribe and you may have good fortune for eternity, or something like that. I unlocked washing level 2, and by working, I meant doing literally nothing but cleaning up and sticking my rod in the toilet every now and then. I was super close to unlocking level 2 trays, so I just took out a loan like a doofus and upgraded it, giving me the achievement 3-armed. Any lovely nobles on their morning steed? What type of horse wakes up at 7 AM? Oh, please, please come in. Should I be having more furniture? Noble furniture? Sure. The more nobles that come in, the more money I make. Because I make way more money from nobles than I do from normal people. So we've got 4 waitresses, a cleaner, and a cook. What else do we need? We don't need a bartender. Oh, we need a dishwasher. Dishwash. Dishwash, please. My next quest was to go for the new tavern level at this point. After serving multitudes of nobles cheese, throwing many drunks out of the tavern, placing even more tables for people to dine, stocking up some more, scamming my customers some more, I finally hit reputation level 10. By this point, this tavern was becoming a booming business as opposed to a tiny tavern out in this random town like it was at the start. Look, everyone out here wants steak. 3 here, 2 here. More, make more, make more. Yes, yes, make more, please. There's a lot of steak being served. Oh, is that it? Yes! I did it! Finally. It's time to serve customers, you don't say. After getting tavern level 9, one of the gate guards arrived at my front door, requesting beverages. Specifically, they wanted me to include cold beverages on the menu for him and the other guards, which does make sense. I upgraded my warehouse to level 3, then looked on to my next task. More cheese shells, boiler, cold drinks. Oh, is this what it is? Oh, okay, 500, okay. I had a few normal tasks to complete. Before doing all that, though, I got the cold drinks level up to be able to serve the knights. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. All right, I gotta go investigate that, but first, I see, that's the little ice cellar. The city guards have decided that your tavern is a suitable place to relax after their shift. But these tough guys only want the coldest drinks. Yeah, that makes sense. First, you need ice. Fairies may take chilled drinks, but they cannot bring new ones to chill. Upon graduating to cold beverage maker, I went into the newly acquired ice cave and put water into this small box. Since I had to let the water freeze, I went off to do some other tasks, aka pretending to do any work at all and letting my fairies do everything. Once the water solidified into ice, I stuck my rod deep inside it several times until it was all broken down. Once gathered into a bucket, I stuck it in the new icebox machine and stuck some ale in it. I also got my first taste at the food critic. She definitely did not like my food. I served some of the knights with the ice cold beverages. Considering ale was now even more popular, I decided to max it out on stock. I ordered some more noble tables, and for the next few days, I mostly did menial tasks, filling brews, cleaning, and serving. I also got the last upgrade under Tavern level 9, that being Boiler level 4. While doing my duties, I earned the achievement Happy Hours for playing the game for 10 hours. Hey, this is actually good fun. Wait. When it works, of course. Okay. Cool, take this, stick it in here. And then we'll get some ale. Just straight up new ale. Like, we'll just make ale. Alright, let me get someone on bartender duties while I go out and chill it. I don't think I need a cook. We'll get a bartender. The next night, I chilled some ale and got robbed by the goblin government for unpaid debts. He took everything. He took everything. He took everything from me. He took my whole everything. Okay. Well, I guess I know now I'm starting from scratch. Due to this really unfortunate circumstance, I decided on doing the decorative achievement last, as it was probably going to be easier that way. I did some more pretending to do anything at all, trying to be a semi-decent slave owner by doing a little bit of work for my fairies. I mean, they really don't get paid after all. I obtained even more noble tables, and wha-bam! Reputation 11. Please clean. Oh my god, please. Stop making a mess. Okay, I think this is the only way to get her to like me, is to just clean up after people. Like, don't you dare make a mess. Don't do it. Freaking watching you. He's dragging around from the bathrooms. Bro, I don't get these people. Sometimes they just leave fish and freaking apple cores on the floor. Like, where are you getting that from? Dude, it's crazy. Okay, don't frick up my floors. Oh, hello. I'm horrified by this hole. Okay, well, I didn't satisfy the critic. Oh, I have noble tables. I just forgot about them. Hello. Hello. Chalice. Yep, I've got those. Just 3 chalices. Okay. Yeah, grab them. Good, good. Grab the good ones, though. You can't overdo it on, like, the iced, beverages, like the iced ale. Otherwise, you have no cutlery. You have no cups. I looked into getting some more decorative items to please the critic and, of course, for the achievement. Let's see if this helps anything. We got a horseshoe, got a picture in here. We'll get a hanger in here, and then we'll get a cabinet, and we'll put it in here, like. I did already have all this stuff, but the bank stole it from me, so as they do, you know, the usual. I don't know where I can even fit this thing.
there, I guess. And then a hanger. This can go top left over here. Cacti. Now, I had like 10 of these, and then, of course, the bank stole them, so I have none now. But I'm just gonna stick them, like... Stick one here. I think there was already one there, and then we'll stick one there. Something like that. Had to continue doing plenty of serving of customers. The more tables I was getting, the more customers my fairies had to handle. Which they were, for the most part, handling pretty well. But I thought, instead of sitting there in the corner like a slob with a finger up my anus, living off disability pension that I probably don't deserve, I might as well put in a little bit of effort. I upgraded my tavern to level 10, giving me the famous establishment achievement. Hold on, I have to clean the dirty toilet. Alright. Oh, he's doing it! Yes! I didn't even know you did that. Wait, you leveled up, so he probably... Yeah, it means he probably can do it now. That's cool. That's exciting. I like that. Good God, I've never seen an order so tall at the front table. Another helper. Yes! Hire all the fairies! Let's go. Opening and closing the doors from the tavern bar. And I'm unlocking everything. Let's go. Speed up chopping. Yeah, I'm gonna need that, actually. My name is Chef. What the frick? Hey! What is this? These people are vile. Everyone wants steak out there. Alright, I'm gonna serve them as soon as you're done. Steak. 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 I upgraded my axe, meaning that I could now chop wood a little bit faster. Oh, 2 chops instead of 3. That's much better. Oh, dude, I'm 93. It's holy god. Okay, I need to satisfy the critic, decorate my tavern, and then upgrade to level 12. Alright, once I've upgraded to level 12, I'll do that. Good God, what is that? You're kind of slow, I can't lie. Just pick up my slack that I can't pick up myself. What is that, a zebrafish? Frickin', what is that? Who am I speaking to? Oh, hello. My cousin is a blacksmith, and he said this place is the first service in the whole city. Make yourself comfortable. What would you like to order? Oh, I've been pouring it for 100 years. Ale? Alright, so I have to serve her ale. 5 ale? Frickin' what? Well, it would only make sense if I serve him the Alright, well, I'll serve 1 bad ale. Good lord. What? Hey. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, moron? Hey. I saw that, idiot. Hey, frick off. Thieving idiot. Don't come back. Sorry guys, there was a mong in my tavern. I absolutely stocked up on decorative items, hit level 12 reputation, and started decorating the place with my new items. Cage. Go there. Oh! 60 items! Let's go. I didn't think I'd get to that, like, so soon. It didn't feel like 60 items. Alright, the last one I need to do is upgrade my tavern, and then satisfying my critic. I mean, the person will just have to come to the tavern, and I'll just have to hope and pray that she likes my food. That's kind of just it. After a long wait, the critic finally arrived. Wait, is it? Oh, my queen! Hello! What do you want? Yes. Yes, my lady, I got you. Yes! Oh my god, I value claims, frequency, and speed. I'm satisfied with your establishment on these counts. Congratulations. Yes! I am so freaking hungry. It's unbelievable. I'm starving. I haven't had food since this morning. And... that's it! And that is it. Thank you for watching me 100% Tavern Manager Simulator. If you liked this one, go check out 100% of Streamer Life Simulator 2 video, or even the Lens Island video. Or don't, whatever, do whatever you want.